jeez. Seriously? I'm kinda super busy right now. I'm planning a stakeout, and you're eating into my stakeout time.
I'll try not to keep you for long. That said, welcome to the interview room. You have been summoned here to participate in the 9th student interview of your session. Please take a seat.
Seriously? Huh. I thought I'd never get pulled.
It seems as though...
Wait, don't people who get interviewed usually die? Screw this! I don't want to get interviewed!
That is entirely coincidental. Additionally, many of the individuals who have been interviewed remain alive to this day.
Name one.
Hiroaki Nakamigawa.
Name two.
Hasegawa Ken.
Fine. But don't ask me anything weird, or I'm leaving.
I'll keep this in mind.
And make sure nobody else comes in. If I'm doing this, I want full security.
I will assure that nobody else comes in.
Good.
Very well. I am going to ask you a series of 10 questions. All I request is that you answer them honestly and succinctly. Can you agree to these terms?
Yep, ready.
Lovely. Your first question is as follows. If you were able to swap occupations or talents with one of your peers, who would it be and why?
Swap occupations with one of my peers. Yeah, that's a tough one, actually. Do they have to be alive, or can they be dead?
The question did not specify, so I'll assume that selecting a dead student is acceptable.
Then... well, definitely not Chiba. That sounds way too stressful. I feel like everyone kind of thinks they want to be a movie star, but it's actually a ton of work being in the spotlight all the time like that. So, not Chiba.
I see.
Not Yanagi either. I love those sparkly little figure skater dresses, but there's no point in swapping at all if I'm just taking another sport. Take out all the athletes and celebrities. No Nakamigawa, no Watari.
Understood.
Ooh, I bet I would make a really cute superhero. But I don't know if I could do all the stuff Suno did. Toshi's job was really interesting, but that stuff's also kinda gross. There's no way I could do Hasegawa's whole quiz show thing, and I'm way too tiny to be a bounty hunter, so, Is it weird to say I'd swap with Sasaki? I know that's not really like an occupation, but I don't know. I've always really wanted to try being the leader. I think I could do it. People like me, right? I'm charming.
Is that so?
Yeah! Plus, I'm being a super great leader right now on this whole note investigation thing. I'm really locking it down. I'm telling you, this stakeout is going to give me some big answers. I think I could be a really good leader if I had a shot. So, I'd want to swap with Sasaki.
Admittedly, that is not the answer I expected, but I do find it interesting.
I just think being a student council president or whatever would mean people actually have to listen to me for once. Nobody around here ever listens to me. It's so annoying.
Noted. Your second question is as follows. Do you believe the other students underestimate your efforts and contributions, writing them off while other theories are taken seriously?
Yes! I absolutely do!
Elaborate.
It's exactly like I said. Nobody ever listens to me. They treat me like I'm a moron, but I'm not a moron. And I can prove it too. Let's go back to the first trial for a second, okay? The Isano one.
I recall.
Here's what the evidence said. Yanagi testified that only Kamimura, Hasegawa, and Isano passed by him. Everyone was throwing out all sorts of names, but Yanagi said it was only those three. That meant the killer had to be Hasegawa or Kamimura, but Hasegawa wasn't covered in blood. Neither was Kamimura, but he had a stash of clothes in the storage room.
And yet, he was innocent.
Well, yeah, but the only reason my idea didn't work is that Yanagi was lying. I could have known that. Nobody did. So my theory made perfect sense. In fact, my theory was the only thing that could have worked, and they still completely wrote me off. Even better, I got yelled at for being mean to Kamimura. How's that fair? I was literally right.
I see.
My theories are perfectly good, and yet nobody ever wants to listen to me. Ugh, it's so frustrating.
I can imagine.
Ugh, it makes me so mad. I have good ideas too. People would actually listen to me if Nakamigawa wasn't around. He steamrolls me every single trial.
He's rather apt.
I can be apt too. Without me, we would never have figured out that Yanagi was lying anyway. So,
I see. Your third question is as follows. Would you have ever done gymnastics without your parents' influence? Or would you have stuck to other activities, such as soccer?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have done anything without my parents' influence, honestly. I'd probably be sitting at home on the couch, watching TV and eating snacks and stuff. My mom's the one that always got me up and moving. She used to take me on hikes and stuff all the time when I was a kid. Her and my dad have always paid for my extra activities. Without their influence, I wouldn't really be doing much of anything at all. But I guess the question was whether or not I'd do soccer instead, right? Like, I wanted to do soccer, but I'm not really built for soccer. I guess it's probably a good thing that my mom pushed me into gymnastics because, I'm good at it. And it got me really, really far in life. I'm in the Olympics. It's just... I just wonder if soccer would have been fun. That's all.
Have you considered pursuing soccer independently now that you are older?
There's no way I'd have time now. Besides, if I wasn't built for soccer before, I'm definitely not built for soccer now, you know? I'm tiny. This is a gymnast body. I should stick to gymnastics. I'd rather be the best at gymnastics than the worst at soccer, you know?
Even if soccer would be more enjoyable for you.
Yeah, it's not always about me. It's about being the best.
Your fourth question is as follows. What initially got you interested in theater and drama? What do you like about it?
It might be a bit of a stretch to say I'm interested in theater. I don't go see plays or anything like that. I just think it would be fun to be in a play. My school does 2 plays a year, and they're always really fun to go see. All of my friends in the play say they love doing it. I just think it'd be really neat to put on a fun costume and act out a cool story.
Is there a reason you have yet to participate in one of said plays?
I just don't have time. I never have time for anything. I'm always on the clock. If I did the play, I'd either have to slack in school or gymnastics, and I can't do that. It's just kind of disappointing, because, if I don't do it in high school, I'll probably never do it at all, you know? It's a lot easier to be in a play in high school than it is to be in a play as an adult.
I see.
I feel like there's lots of stuff I'm kind of missing out on. But people are missing out on what I've got too, right? I've been to the Olympics. That's a whole lot more than anyone else in my high school can say. I'll recover from missing out on plays and dances and school festivals and stuff when they're 80 years old, sitting at home thinking about how they wasted all of their time. I'll be biting a gold medal.
Most Olympic gymnasts retire in their late teens and early 20s. Does that not mean your time as a gymnast is coming to an end soon? What will you do afterwards?
We'll worry about that if I live that long. For now, I gotta stay focused. Laser focused. Getting out of here is the biggest priority. I've still got lots of juice left in me. I can keep going till I'm 30.
And then?
And... I don't know. Stop asking me hard questions. Ask me something else. I'm skipping this one.
Very well. Your fifth question is as follows. As a gymnast, you are under pressure to stay under a certain weight. Is this healthy for you in the long run?
Of course it is. What's unhealthy about eating healthy? I've got a good diet. I've always got a lot of energy. It's annoying because sometimes I really want to eat stuff that I know I shouldn't. But it's not unhealthy or anything. I eat well.
I see.
I eat better than the people in here eat, at least. Wada eats way too much. Nakamigawa doesn't eat anything at all, and Mai just eats meat. None of these people know what a balanced diet looks like. It's about willpower. It's about hearing your body whining about junk food and snacks and telling it no. That's how you get a gymnast body.
Is that so?
Yep, willpower. Willpower and hard work. My mom's been keeping me on track since I was a little kid. That definitely helped. I don't know if I could have kept to it without her help. Willpower's honestly a lot harder than I make it sound. I used to cry all the time when she wouldn't let me eat what I wanted. I was kind of a big baby back then. Nowadays, I get it. I'm grateful.
I see. Your 6th question is as follows. In your opinion, what students would you view as the least to most comfortable to be around?
Least and most comfortable to be around. Honestly, this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but I think one of the people I used to be the most comfortable around was Nakamigawa. I mean, like, before he started threatening to kill me, he pissed me off all the time and he was super annoying. But, like, I don't know. I felt like I didn't really have to act around him. Like, I could kind of just blow up at him and he wouldn't stay mad at me because he was worse than I was. So it didn't really matter.
I see.
I'm comfy around Mai, but, like, sometimes I feel like I have to be better than I am for her. She's a better person than I am, you know? So I feel like I have to be better for her. But I don't know how. That's kind of why I like talking to Nakamigawa. I didn't feel like I had to be better at all. I felt like I could just kind of be awful for once. And then he had to go and ruin it by threatening to kill me. Jeez.
I see.
Yanagi's fun to hang out with. We have a lot in common since we're both athletes, so that's kind of fun. He's just a really funny guy, honestly. He's kind of toned down all the handsome prince stuff these past few weeks, which, I mean, I get it, but I don't know. I kind of miss the schmoozing. Hanging out with Ojima is like hanging out with a lamp or a chair or something. Hanging out with Ojima is boring. He doesn't do anything. He barely even talks. Wada's nice enough to hang out with, but he makes me depressed because his whole thing is just so, I don't know, depressing. You can always tell he's sad. He's got those big, sad eyes. It's such a downer.
I see.
Aside from that, is that everyone?
Hasegawa Ken.
Oh, right. I forgot about Hasegawa. It's kind of super easy to forget about Hasegawa, honestly. He's kind of forgettable. We're only really hanging out now because he's my deputy. But, like, I don't know. I get the impression he doesn't really like me. I was closer with Kazutoshi, so it's like, I don't know. I feel like when he looks at me, he just thinks about how Kazutoshi and I used to hang out, and yeah, I don't know. I can't really hang out with Hasegawa.
Noted. Your 7th question is as follows. If you could create an ideal world for yourself, what would it look, feel, and sound like? Who would be in it, and who wouldn't?
Whoa, okay. Kind of a big question. Let me think. Okay, well, first of all, I would be a princess. Not a queen, because queens are always evil and stuff. A princess! I would be a princess, and everyone would constantly be bringing me gifts and stuff, and I would have, like, 100 butlers, and they'd all be in, like, bikinis or something. Or, like, mini skirts and little bow ties or something like that.
Oh.
And they'd bring me cake all the time on those fancy silver trays. But I would never get fat.
Right.
Let's see. Who gets to be there? Whatever. Bring everyone. all of my friends from home and all of my friends from here can all be there, I guess. But I also have the power to mute them whenever I want because I've got powers. I'm like a witch princess.
Right?
Wada's adorable, so he can be there. But he has to be in like a little maid outfit or something. And Mai's in a maid outfit too. And those two can stand on either side of my throne.
I see.
Nakamigawa can handle my complaints department. He's HR or PR or something like that. He can keep Ojima as a pet or something because I have nowhere else to put Ojima. Hasegawa can do my royal taxes or something.
And Yanagi Shigeki?
Honestly, he can just go play. He'd pretty much love living there, right? I mean, what else could he want? We're in a castle and I'm a princess and Hayashi's in a maid outfit. That's basically his paradise too. Let him, like, romp or something. I don't know.
Romp.
I wouldn't do anything. Like, all day. I'd just hang out and enjoy myself while people did little shows for me. I'd have gestures or something. I'd just be lazy forever and never have to worry about a thing. That's my dream world.
And what of your family?
My parents can live in a nice little flowery cottage a couple kilometers from the palace or something. They can stay, but I'll just, like, visit them every now and again. I'm kind of doing my own thing by this point, you know?
Indeed.
So yeah, that's my perfect world.
It sounds interesting.
Thank you! It's the magical and fantastical royal world of Princess Tamba!
Indeed. Your 8th question is as follows.
Shoot!
What would you have done if Hiroaki Nakamigawa had died when you pushed him down the stairs? Would you have confessed?
Can I be totally honest here?
Of course.
There's no way I would have confessed. No way! If I confessed, I'd die, right?
It's rather likely.
Then there's no way. If I had actually killed him, I'd try to win. Of course I'd try to win. If I didn't try to win, I'd be dead.
If you did try to win, your peers would die in your place.
Yeah, but I'd be alive.
I see.
They're my friends. I get it. But, like, I've only known these people for, like, I don't know, a month, right? Has it even been a month? I'm not just gonna lay down and die for them. I want to live. I want to go home.
I see.
If he'd actually died, then, God, what would I have even done? Okay, so there wasn't that much time between me pushing him and the fire starting, right? So I gotta keep in mind that whatever I'm choosing to do here, there's a fire going.
Indeed.
Then, okay. It's still dark, so I don't have to, like, hide his body that well if I'm carrying it around. I think I'd probably try to, like, drag him down to the incinerator. It's not that far from where we were standing, so, like, I think I can make it. I'm not that weak. I'd chuck him in the incinerator.
If no body was discovered, no trial would commence.
So I can't just burn him?
You can, but there would be no trial for it. It would not give you the opportunity to escape.
But if it's just bones, that's fine, right? Incinerators don't incinerate bones, do they?
I believe that is correct. Incinerators do not incinerate bones completely.
Okay, so there's still bones to find. Does that count?
Yes.
Okay, so I incinerate him. Is there blood? Like, on the stairs? Where I pushed him?
Yes.
Shit! Okay, maybe I just ignore the blood and pretend I don't know what happened. I mean, nobody knew I was in the stairwell. They'd probably just think it was related to Watari or something, right? And then I'd get away scot-free.
I see.
But the last thing I do is confess. There's no way. If I'm going to die, I'd rather just get killed by another student. Those executions are crazy people stuff. They're painful. There's no way I'd confess.
Noted. Your 9th question is as follows. If you could revive one of the dead students at the cost of one of the living students, who would you pick and why?
Kamimura. Kamimura. Definitely Kamimura. I'd swap water for Kamimura.
Is that so?
I mean, it's nothing personal against Wada, you know? I like him. He's really nice to me. Honestly, I don't think he can handle being in here. I think he'd probably be better off if he had died when Kamimura died. At least then he wouldn't have had to lose Suno, right?
Indeed.
So yeah, I'd swap Wada for Kamimura.
Is there a reason you've chosen Kamimura Kazutoshi in particular?
I mean, I just miss him, I guess. I don't know. Wataru wouldn't want to come back, so not her. Isuno and Sasaki, I didn't really know them that well. I don't think I'd be able to see Chibo without just feeling way too guilty. I barely knew Harada at all. I didn't really talk to Hama all that much, and I think Kamimura might have hated me, but I didn't hate him. I meant it when I said that. I really didn't hate him. Honestly, it sounds stupid because we were always fighting, but I think he was honestly probably one of the only people in here I can say was my friend. Wada for Kamimura. Final answer.
I see. Noted. Your final question is as follows. Why do you think you've survived as long as you have? Do you think you've been lucky, or have you been doing anything specific to protect yourself?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I guess maybe it's because of Mai? I hang out with Mai a lot, right? So, I mean, nobody really wants to mess with her. And now I'm not hanging out with Mai anymore, so... Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God. Am I going to die? I'm definitely gonna die. Oh God. I'm so gonna die.
Well...
No! I'm not gonna die, actually, because I'm gonna figure out who wrote that note. Or I'm gonna figure out that it was Nakamigawa, I mean.
And then?
And then, well, and then I'll tie him up or something. Until someone else kills somebody who isn't me. And then I'll go home. I'm not dying in here. I'm not gonna kill anybody, but you're crazy if you think I'm just gonna die in here and be okay with that. Is that it? Can I go now?
I suppose that's all the questions I had for you today. Thank you for participating in the 9th student interview of the session. You may now return to your daily activities.
I plan to. Jeez. Bye.
Goodbye.